Hey Sagittarius, child. I know my wig is looking a hot mess today, but I was in Decatur yesterday and I just didn't feel like stopping. You know, I just really didn't. So I don't have any up-to-date wigs. And so, but yeah, Sag, I decided to do another reading for you guys because I decided to do another reading for you because I couldn't understand the last reading. I watched it and I was confused. I was like, well, child, if you confused, you know they confused, girl. And, yeah. All right, so Sagittarius, welcome. I am Nicole, and if this reading resonates with you, there is an extended video where you could get some more information. And the link is in the description box. Only my website are hosting the videos, okay, until tomorrow. So this is not going to resonate with every Sagittarius out there. And yeah, so let's get this going. So let me see. So this person is coming out. They're working really hard, and they're okay, but they meet new people and then they get invested. The fuck? I'm not clear about something. Hold on. So they get out of confusion, right? They get out of confusion. They don't like it and they begin to, okay. All right, so I see two things happening. Some of you are taking a leap of faith and starting something new in your life with the Fool here as your challenge. You could be, I know, a Sagittarius who moved from New York to California and pregnant, you know, with somebody new. So that's really the Fool. Like, what the fuck? Okay. You could be wanting to be single. You know, maybe I see the Four of Wands, the Moon reverse, and the King of Wands reverse. I don't know, maybe you want to be single, and that's the Fool. I want to start my life all over again. It's something new. Oh, it came upside down. Okay, yeah. Some of you want to move on in your situation. Others of you may want to get married. See, the Fool could mean so many different things. You know, some of you could be wanting to get married. Venus and Aries to somebody that you know. Somebody who you love, you're very faithful to. All right. But, and some of you could actually be married and you're just really wanting something new. Like, wouldn't it be fun if either you want a newness in your marriage, or it's like you could be happily married, but just want something to make you feel alive again. You know, because you're just kind of bored. Maybe you're happy, but just kind of bored. And that's the challenge right now. Like, okay, I got these kids, I got this husband, now what? Or, okay, I'm single, I want to explore, there's nobody out there, now what? By the way, for you coffee drinkers, you should really try the Ember, E-M-B-E-R, temperature coffee mug, because it stays on, it keeps your coffee at like 142 degrees for an hour. And I got it for Christmas. I love it. There are some copycats, and that's $39.99. Mine broke in the first day. This was $150 plus tax and shipping. Your coffee stays hot for an hour and is controlled by an app on the phone. Isn't that cool? So, so it looks like you could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, and you know, I think that you're getting kind of turned off by them, and it could be because they're not acting right. They just act contrary. You love them, and it may not be a fire sign. It can be anybody, but this is particularly talking to people who have a fire sign person that they're dealing with, but it could apply to anybody is what I'm saying. You know, they just have these, it could be moods, it could be their attitude. There's something that really turns you off about someone who you really love. Okay? And it kind of makes you feel like we're more friends than lovers, right? You could, but I don't see you cheating, and I don't see them cheating, unless the Queen of Wands reverse is another woman, because sometimes, you know, the Queen of Wands, this is the person that you love above everybody else, the Queen of Wands, okay? And the Empress is probably number one, but right after her is the Queen of Wands. And so it's coming in reverse. So either there's somebody else that you love, including the one that you're engaged to, or the one that you're going out with, or you think you could love somebody else more than who you're currently with, because it seems like you're not in love anymore or really passionate. And when a woman is not passionate for you anymore, there is definitely an emotional disconnect somewhere. And I feel like with the Magician reverse, you know, this is the planet of Mercury, the planet of communication. When it's reversed, there's something off with the communication. Either you feel like this person doesn't listen to you, or you feel like the relationship is one-sided. Oh my God. You could feel like the relationship is one-sided. And it really does seem like, honestly, Sagittarius, for some of you, you are dealing with someone who just is not mature. They don't have the tools and the resources and the education to know how to make a relationship work, you know. And they could be maybe even childish and reckless on social media when they're mad. Okay, you know, there isn't anything that turns me off more than a grown-ass person who can't control themselves when they're angry. You know, when somebody says vicious, they get verbally violent because they're mad. And they think that that's a license to not be able to control yourself. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want someone like that to be the mother of my children. Wow, imagine what that mother would do to a child. She gets angry and just says anything to a little itty bitty child who has no boundaries. That's scary. So that could be happening. You know, there's something that is turning you off about this connection. And either you're wondering what life would be with someone else, or you could be threatened by a third party in the Queen of Wands could just mean so much. And also the Queen of Wands reverse could be you. You know, somebody's really in love with you and you love them, but you may love them more as a friend because the passion is just not there anymore. All right. I do feel like somebody could have proposed to you or asked you to be your girlfriend or boyfriend, or there's somebody who you sought after. I definitely feel like one person wants a life commitment and the other person doesn't. They want to be with the other person. Could be an Aries, okay, coming in upside down. Somebody could have multiple partners. I see an Emperor and the King of Pentacles. You lucky girl. If that's you, there could be multiple lovers, and one you really want and the other one you may not. So you could be conflicted over two lovers, or, you know, there's somebody who wants to be with you very strongly and you just don't see quite marriage with them. You see relationship, but not marriage because of this emotional disconnect. And it seems like it's more about who they are. So I feel like some of you are just really focusing on your finances, on your money. The Eight of Pentacles is reversed. On your job, you could be focusing on this person. I feel like you are going to stay in this connection. You might have Libra in your chart. This kind of sounds like the Libra reading. The Hangman represents waiting and sacrificing. So some of you are going to sacrifice what you really want, like that passionate connection, maybe for somebody who needs you. You know, sometimes a woman would do that. If she had to choose between who needs her the most, but who she loves the most, sometimes she'll go towards who needs her the most, because women are nurturing like that. And it's just in the reptilian part of the brain to go to where you're needed, you know. So you could be staying with somebody who needs you and you know that they need you. I was looking at Little Mo yesterday and her then husband, Dynamite, and she said, I can't let him go because he'll end up in jail or dead. You know, because she really felt like her partner needed her. But she did say she was in love with him too. So, okay. So anyway, let's move on. This queen, let's just get some clarity with this Queen of Wands, because I'm still not clear why she's here. Is this a Sagittarius? No. It's saying no to it's making a decision against somebody. Because you don't have plans of moving forward and you want to be free. Okay, so, you know, some of you are in a situation that you want to be free of. Like, you don't want this person anymore. And you want to be free. But I feel like it's not as easily said. It's easier said than done, because they may be fighting for you, and this could be vice versa. All right. And it looks like somebody's not going to let you go without a fight. All right. But anyway, and if you're single, I feel like you just want to have a new adventure, for crying out loud, you know, and you're tired of meeting people who are already connected to someone else. There was somebody recently that you really liked, but they could have already been committed, or you guys could have just recently started talking, and you definitely want to take it further with them. It looks like in the past you were open to seeing where something could go with someone. In the present, I do see many of you are still working on this connection here. And you're going to stay and sacrifice and wait for things to change. I do feel like it may not be perfect, but there's a lot of things about the connection that are great. And if you're choosing to stay in it, I would encourage you to focus on the things that you do like more so than the things that you don't like. And I say that because the Empress back is turned away from the Sagittarius. And it seems like Sagittarius, somebody is settling. One person feels like, you know, this is my everything. Another person feels like they're settling. I think they really love their partner, though, and they're going to stay. They might have kids and they're going to work it out, but they want something else. Or your partner is coming in contrary, like they might have a bad attitude, like there's an emotional disconnect because of a bad attitude. They're already taken, you know. I see that in the near future, you're going to slowly start maybe focusing more on what is making you happy as opposed to what is not making you happy. Right? Because right now, some of you are just looking at what's wrong, because the Nine of Cups is, you know, wish fulfillment. But and honestly, Sagittarius or crosswatcher, you may have a great thing, but you may have some things in your chart that causes you to maybe have perspectives that are not as optimistic as the Sagittarius would have if there weren't other signs in your chart messing with the flow. So you might need to start making a list of the things about your partner that you do like. You know, me and Tony did that one morning, and I just kind of fell in love again. I was like, oh, wow, you do that, don't you? Right? Yeah, it looks like that will stop you from getting bored, right? Yeah. I feel like some of you are going to be open to new people, right? Because there's a small part of you or your person that wonders, could you possibly have a stronger connection elsewhere, right? Or you could just be open to having friends that take the place of whatever your partner is not bringing to the table. Like you may find, okay, with these friends in my life that I do things with, and I have these things in common with, mixed with my marriage or mixed with my boyfriend, life is good. All right? You know what I mean? Like I know this lady from church named Queen, and Queen is involved with everything. She goes cowboy dancing. She does line dancing. She's in her 70s and she's in this club and that club, and her husband is so good looking, child. No wonder she wouldn't let none of us go to her house. She never let us meet her husband, girl. And when I saw him, ooh, I understood why. But yeah, I mean, that could just be it, Sagittarius. You might need to either yeah, because it looks like this is a pretty good thing. You know, I just kind of feel like either you or somebody else is longing. There's a longing here, and the longing could be for adventure. It could be for different friends. I don't know, you know, what the longing is for, but I would encourage you to not leave something secure for, you know, to just see what the hell, unless that's what you want to do. You know, I mean, you an adult, all right? All right, yeah, so Sagittarius, I had seen your video and I got so confused from watching your video that I decided to do another reading because I was confused from the reading. So it's like, well, bitch, if you confused from your own reading, what the hell do you think? How do you think they feel? Oh, by the way, I pulled the wedding card too. So some of you are with somebody who you could possibly marry. You could even be engaged. Okay. I don't know if you want a stronger sexual attraction. You know, like you may be in love with somebody who has a body that you're not attracted to. You know, some men just like healthy girls. You know, I was looking at Tammy Riviera when she was real thin on Love and Hip Hop, and then I saw her on Marriage Boot Camp, and now I see her now, she's real thick now. I like her thick, you know. I don't know, I guess it depends on you. All right, so Sagittarius, will you marry this person that you are with? Will you become engaged this year? How do they really feel about you? Crosswatcher, how does Sag feel about you? Is there someone else? Crosswatcher, does Sagittarius have someone else? How do they secretly feel about you and will never tell you? How does Sag secretly feel about you and will never tell you? Oh, I didn't do the charms, huh? Where is this relationship going? And what is the final outcome? All right, and then we'll see how your person is feeling about viewing you. Okay? Sagittarius. Okay, so I see again a ring, and we got wedding, and we saw commitment. So I don't know, right? I just feel like somebody just may not be at complete peace with this. And what I think this reading is saying is explore why, you know, and if you decide to stay, really try to make the best of it as possible by choosing to look at what's good in the situation Like, well, at least I have a roof over my head. At least he pays the bills. At least she loves me. You know, try to see the good, because it doesn't look like you're quite ready to leave. I didn't see anything with that, but hey, you know, I could be wrong. It looks like you're not praying, and that could help, right? Yeah, I am strong is turned upside down. I feel like somebody is maybe making you weak because of their love for you. Like they could be really strung out on you, and you feel like, damn, I can't leave because they need me. You know, I don't know. Like I said, sometimes a woman will stay where she's needed more than where she loves someone else. So, also, sisters is turned upside down. So, if you have a sister, you might want to reach out to her. And if she reaches out to you, you may want to contact her or talk. All right? All right. So, Sagittarius, we are going to take a look at how your person is seeing you. We're going to also ask, what are they hiding? So if you want to see the extended version of this reading, the link is in the description box, and it will say click below for the Sagittarius extended reading, and the link will take you to my website and to Vimeo. But if it's Monday, then to my website. If it's Tuesday, Vimeo and my website, okay? And where for a nominal fee, you can see the rest of this video. I really felt like this connected with someone. I felt connected to you the whole time you were I was reading, all right? Also, if you want a reading, I'm taking readings this week. God bless.